Hello everyone and welcome to the Inner Weather channel. Here we take a look at a concept and give it some light. I'm your host Naomi, here in my sunshine state of mind to share some insights that have helped me. In my opinion, we are all capable of bettering our lives if we just slow down enough to check in with ourselves. Before we begin, here's the disclaimer. I'm not a therapist, doctor, or medical professional. What I share here is for reflection, education, and personal insight only, not medical or mental health advice in any way. Always trust your own discernment and seek professional support when needed. Take good care of yourself and enjoy our time together. I'm here to give you permission to slow down, take a breath, and think about your inner well-being. Here at Inner Weather, we take a few moments to notice what's happening inside, the emotional and mental atmosphere we're carrying, just like we notice the weather outside. Some days are calm, some days are stormy, and all of it passes. Everything is temporary. My personal and preferred inner weather is sunshine, blue skies, and anywhere by the sea. When I'm in that place, experiencing this, my whole mind and body relax. I feel great and enjoy life much more. I'm at peace and slowing down helps me breathe and get clarity. Isn't this the best space of all? Yes. Don't we all want to feel good? Where is your special place? If you can, go there now for just a few minutes as you listen to my words. Okay, so let's begin. Today's inner weather forecast is believe. By definition, to believe is to accept something as true, meaningful, or possible, often without complete proof or immediate evidence. The dictionary defines believe as to accept as true or real, and also to have confidence in the existence or reliability of something. In daily life, belief operates less as rigid certainty and more as quiet trust. Trust in ourselves, in growth, in change, in direction, or in the unfolding of life. Belief does not require absolute assurance. It simply allows room for a possibility. We believe in outcomes before they exist, in potential before it is visible, and in qualities within ourselves that are still developing. In this way, belief acts as a bridge between present reality and emerging experience. It is less about convincing ourselves of something external and more about allowing an inner orientation toward hope, meaning, and possibility to remain open. Let's approach this by our thoughts, words, and deeds. In our thoughts, belief appears as inner permission. A person who believes entertains possibilities rather than dismissing them. Thoughts may include phrases like, maybe this can work, I'm capable of learning, or change is possible. Even when doubt is present, belief introduces a parallel track of openness. This coexistence is important. Belief does not eliminate uncertainty, but accompanies it. Are you giving yourself permission to believe in the path you are on? In our words, belief often sounds encouraging, steady, and forward-looking. Language shifts from limitation to potential. I'm working toward, I'm becoming, I trust this process, or I'm willing to try. Such expressions reinforce internal orientation toward growth rather than fixed identity. In deeds, belief becomes willingness. People act on possibilities they cannot yet guarantee. They begin before feeling fully ready, continue despite incomplete outcomes, and invest effort where results are still forming. Belief-based action is rarely dramatic. It often appears as quiet persistence, repeated attempts, or continued engagement with something meaningful. Behavior shaped by belief carries a tone of participation rather than hesitation, stepping forward while still learning. So, how do we use belief in our lives? Applying belief begins with noticing where we already rely on it. Much of daily life depends on small, unspoken beliefs that effort matters, that learning accumulates, that relationships can deepen, that tomorrow exists. Recognizing these everyday beliefs helps normalize the concept and reduces the pressure to generate grand conviction. From there, belief can be applied intentionally by allowing possibility language into self talk. Instead of declaring limits, I can't, I'm not, it won't, we can introduce softer, opening phrases. I'm learning, I'm exploring, it's unfolding, or I'm becoming more capable. This subtle shift does not force optimism, it simply removes premature closure. And doesn't it just sound kinder to say, I'm learning and I will figure this out? Another application is behavioral, acting in alignment with a desired direction before full confidence arrives. Many capacities develop through participation rather than certainty, speaking kindly before feeling fully patient, practicing skill before feeling competent, or continuing effort before seeing results, all express applied belief. We can also apply belief toward ourselves by acknowledging traits that are emerging rather than only those already stable. Qualities like resilience, creativity, or calm often grow through recognition. Naming them, even in early stages, strengthens their development. Belief then becomes less about persuading ourselves and more about giving growth room to occur. So, how can belief help us in our lives? Belief generates momentum. When we allow for possibility, action becomes easier to initiate and sustain. Even partial belief reduces inertia because effort feels purposeful rather than futile. This supports persistence across time, which is often the deciding factor in meaningful change. Belief also enhances resilience. Setbacks are interpreted as temporary rather than defining when we hold an underlying assumption of potential. Instead of concluding this failed, belief reframes experience as this is all part of learning. Emotionally, belief supports hope, not unrealistic expectation, but grounded anticipation that outcomes can evolve. Hope stabilizes mood and increases tolerance for uncertainty. Another advantage is self-efficacy, the sense that one can influence outcomes through effort. When people believe their actions matter, engagement increases. This applies to habits, relationships, learning, and well-being. Belief also affects perception. We tend to notice evidence that aligns with what we consider possible. Holding belief in growth makes growth signals more visible. Small improvements, partial progress, subtle change. Over time, this reinforces confidence naturally. Interpersonally, belief expressed toward others strengthens connection. When we communicate trust in someone's capacity or potential, it often encourages their development. Finally, belief fosters meaning. Acting towards something not yet visible, a skill, relationship, or life direction, gives present effort context. Life feels less random when actions participate in becoming. Now you might want to pause the video to answer these self-reflective questions or answer them later. Where in my life do I quietly assume possibility, even if I don't name it? What is something I would attempt if I believed I could do it? What language do I use with myself when I feel uncertain? As we wrap up, remember this. Belief might be your strongest ally to move forward with your goals and dreams. It certainly helps carry us along on our life journey, knowing that by believing in ourselves, we become more grounded. Thank you for spending this time with me, and with yourself. As you travel through the world, remember that belief is something to choose as you become a better version of yourself. Wherever today takes you, remember, inner weather shifts, storms pass, and the sun will shine again. If you found any part of this helpful, or if you had an aha moment, please like and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, remember your north, south, east, and west. You are noble, you are special, you are enough, and you are worthy.